Communities First improve the lives of people in the most disadvantaged areas of Wales. BRG stands for Bute Town, Riverside and Grangetown, which is where this programme takes place. We do this by focusing on 3 areas: prosperity, learning and health. What has it meant for people living in the area over the last 4 years? It has meant the continued development of adult education, with a particular emphasis on English language and essential skills including digital.
I used to speak English a little bit, but it wasn't really good. And now I do get compliments that it's getting really better. And another thing, I can help my daughter with her schoolworks. I don't have to run anymore.
I learning computer is important in our life. Everything in a computer now, innit? We want to do the shopping with computer. That's why we learn computer here and English.
If you pay a bill for a direct debit, everything in online.
Yeah.
It's very, very interesting to be with people of other cultures, other languages, all of whom are very much younger than I am. But I feel that I get a great deal from it.
My name is Yasmin Hashmi and I am the ESOL and IT tutor here, and my class is in the background. We started off with the ESOL, English for the Beginners, about 3 years ago, and from there they showed me the interest in computers, so we started the computer class.
It has meant opportunities for training and qualifications for entering employment. It has meant getting and keeping a job.
Oh, I love this service because it encourages the lady like me who has a baby, and I have a 2 years gap in my education. So now it helps me to building that to come into the flow. I was getting bored at home because the weather doesn't suit to me. It was very cold and gloomy for me. So one of my friends suggested me that instead of sitting at home, why don't you start your life again? These courses provide me the crutch for my baby while I'm doing the course. So that is a great help.
My name is Ricky Rahman and I'm an adult tutor. I deliver courses for Communities First related to childcare and play. These learners have come from various backgrounds. Some of them are parents, some of them are young teenagers who have left school but wanted to come back and get themselves in a role.
When I came to see Hamid, I was quite at a low place and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do the care. I wanted to be in the care sector, but I didn't know where to start. Now I'm with the NHS, so I'm going up the ladder. When I came back to see Hamid, he gave me more advice onto doing my management. So now it's just working up to doing management to hopefully open a care home very soon.
I'm Maria Tanner. I work for Cardiff Council for our Learning for Work programme. The programme is aimed at getting people back into work or upskilling them. Over the last 12 months, I would say we've had about 30 people who've gained employment in the care sector, also become teaching assistants and working on construction sites.
It has meant support for the most vulnerable in the community, help with securing benefits, managing money, budgeting, and understanding and negotiating available support. It has meant advice and practical support on health and nutrition, from play schemes and schools through to working age adults and the elderly.
The main support I got was emotional. I was quite crushed when I came to Cardiff, obviously. And it was things like self-esteem, self-confidence, peer mentoring. And the book is the first thing I've ever achieved in my entire life. It was for me, not for anybody else.
I'm Dee Jenkins. I'm employed by Remploy, but working with the community mental health team. And they're for people who want to look for work or perhaps are in work but are off sick and need some support to retain their jobs. So what I found with working with Communities First is a lot of the things they do kind of help people I deal with, their confidence, their social interaction by joining the groups that they run.
So when I first started with Communities First, I'd been out of work for a little while due to health reasons. So I was my confidence wasn't as high as normal, and my enthusiasm in what I could do wasn't really much there. I was a bit unsure about myself and where I was going with things, with how I was feeling. I found that great support, I found the understanding great, and it gave me a boost. And when I was getting in the swing of things and back on my feet within and feeling confident again, that's when I wanted to give something back into Communities First. What they've done for me, I wanted to help others do.
It has meant a recognition and support for cultural and social gatherings, festivals, carnivals, cultural events, bringing people together and fostering social cohesion. It has meant creating positive opportunities for children and young people in school holiday periods. It has meant adding value and breadth to homework clubs and extracurricular school activity.
I originally started this homework club back, 3 years ago with the help of Mashmuma and Alan from BRG. It's really hard once you understand the environment that these children actually live in. It's they're already, having barriers to education. And we know that with the right support and right help, that this could actually gear and change and become the catalyst for these young people to actually go to university, to actually dream bigger than they have.
We built a bond with the people that were teaching us.
Yeah.
So it was different, like we could talk to them on a different level.
And they understood us. It's not even like the homework, even personal stuff.
And just giving us advice on things we didn't know, like just small things like what we wanted to study in university. And she helped us go to universities and go to different lectures and experience different things that we wouldn't have done.
BRG Communities First and South Riverside Community Development Centre remain committed to ensuring that we can deliver opportunities and support for the communities we serve. What does this mean for BRG residents? We will keep listening to individuals, to community groups and to local charities.
I know that I have an open area to express my feelings about things and work hard and to help me with my future.
If it wasn't for like Community First, I wouldn't know what I would do. Like I think I'd just find a job and get no qualifications.
I can see change in my behavior, I feel more confident just sitting at home, So it's a great thing for me to do.
I've lived in Riverside all my life. We're a very multicultural area. Many different faiths and religions and cultures that go on in Riverside, but Communities First tend to bring it all together.